We're following breaking news at 4. Des Moines Fire Chief John Takip is retiring.
He'll step down from his post on December 22nd. Takip has been chief since 2009. In an exclusive interview with KCCI's Bo Bowman, he explains what led up to this decision. Bo.
Well, Laura, he's been on the job for 16 years now. He's 58 years old. He says he's of retirement age and has been for 3 years now, so that plays a hand in it. But he also said the department has just wrapped up going through a lot of turnover in their leadership roles, and so now he finally feels comfortable leaving the department in a good place. After serving in the Navy, Takip began his career as a firefighter in West Des Moines before joining the Des Moines Squad in 1996. He worked his way up to be a captain and even union president before becoming fire chief in 2009. Through his tenure, Takip has led a number of projects, including the construction of Station 11 on the northeast side of Des Moines. That closed a huge response gap in the city, and it was built with special features to protect firefighters' health and safety, specifically targeting cancer risk mitigation. Takip says when he took over during a national recession, the budget was one of the biggest challenges he faced, and he says his successor will likely face the same.
I think there'll always be the budgetary challenge. You know, there's a lot of things that have changed in state law that make us have to work smarter and challenges us to see just how efficient that we can be.
Now, the city of Des Moines will begin their nationwide search for a replacement. Now, this all comes as the Des Moines Firefighters Union has been very vocal over the last few weeks about a decision made by Takip to possibly remove one of the engines from a station on the south side of the city. It's one of the busiest stations in town, and that was a very controversial topic over these last few weeks. I did reach out to the union. They say they wish Takip well, but they are looking forward to the fire department's next chapter. We're live in Des Moines. Bo Bowman, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
Bo, thanks.